Okay, so this video is going to be about a dust collection system. That's my shop vac right there. It's taken apart. And I just get so sick of having to keep dumping it out. It's a pain in the butt because I have to take everything apart. So here's the inside. It's not perfectly clean. Oh yeah, I gotta go get a new filter, don't I? Well, I'll just use it without a filter for right now, just to show you how this little contraption works. So what is going on here? The tube on top, that is what gets connected to the vacuum. So that is your outflow. Your inflow is this secondary hose coming out that has the attachment at it. So that hose is what hooks up to any tool, like a table saw, a bandsaw, a drill press, planers, routers, miter saws, all that crap. And so what it does is it creates a little cyclone in that bottom bucket. You put the black bucket on top of the orange bucket. You hook the black bucket hose up to the shop vac, and then when you run it, you put the black bucket up on top. Now you can go and like seal it and everything. This is kind of just a prototype, so if this does end up working really well, I'll probably make some sort of like, I don't know, either some sort of ridge that both of these will sit in, or maybe I'll make like some guides that come in like this that just kind of keep it in place. I don't need to strap it down because the suction from the shop vac is enough to hold the two buckets together. And I even have that little purge right there in case something catastrophic happens. I can just equalize pressure with that little purge. But yeah, let's go turn it on. I'm going to try to set my phone back somewhere so I can get all this stuff on film. Don't know where I should do this. Where can I set this? Maybe over here. Okay, if I set this right here, is that gonna block it? Yes. Alright, now I need something to lay this up against. My level will work. It's on the level though. Alright, that looks like that'll work. Alright. Well, let me grab my old filter. My old filter. I just knocked it out against the ground, so it's relatively clean. Put the filter back on. Then a little locking nut. Alright, get that back on. This gets put back together, like so. Alright, so now, connect this top hose. Put some sawdust down right there. Put this up on top of the other hose. Like so. So again, like when you really make this, make it more rigid and stuff. So this doesn't keep falling off. But anywho, alright. So this hose, I guess before I start, I should show you the inside of all these buckets. Alright, there's my pile of sawdust. There's the buckets. Inside of here, there's nothing. Put that back on. Oh. Alright, let me go set my phone back up. See if we can get this going. There, now you can see the dust. Alrighty. Alright, so I'm just going to hold this on with my right hand just so it doesn't tip over. Alright, turn the vacuum on. That is it. So now, grab this. As you can see, our little pile of dust is gone. Well, let's come over here. Now we're going to take a look inside. And looky there. That's all the sawdust. So now we'll see how much came through into the shop vac. And looky there. It's almost just the same as it was. Here's the filter. And I just banged that filter out. So I mean, this is a way to keep your shop vac running much, much stronger. You might be thinking, all right, why would I want to do this? A couple reasons. A, it's a lot easier to unload your sawdust out of that bucket instead of taking the lid off and having to dump that big ass thing. It's just so much easier moving around a 5-gallon bucket. Secondly, it's going to increase the life of your shop vac because it's keeping all that dust from coming up into your shop vac. And I mean, this filter, as good as a filter is going to be, you know, it's not going to be able to get everything. So eventually you're going to start getting particles onto the impeller part, and then it could make your impeller weighted down on one side. Like let's say you're doing some bandsaw stuff, so you have really, really fine sawdust coming out, and then a day later you have like a little water spill or something, you clean that up. All that really fine sawdust is going to get turned into almost like a little paste, and it can just settle in some of the little nooks and crannies, and it can throw your impeller off and it'll burn out your motor eventually. So what this is doing is it's keeping all the dust out of there. Therefore, your motor is going to run much, much better, and you'll get more suction out of it. And the cool thing about this is that once I actually make this like into a solid piece, you know, so it's not just kind of prototyped all together, this hose right here can hook onto anything. So that'll be real nice, because I don't know if you've ever used planers over there. Those things kick out sawdust like you wouldn't believe. Same with that tabletop planer over there. That's a joiner up there. That's a planer down there. Both those guys make an insane amount of sawdust. Same with that bandsaw over there. I mean, table saws, you know, they create some. Miter saws, you know, it's not too bad. But yeah, for like routers and planers and joiners and that kind of stuff, you really would want to consider doing something like this just for ease of use. And you can make multiple units of these, or you can make them even bigger. You could take this black bucket and mount it on top of like a 50-gallon garbage can. And then you would only have to empty out that big receptacle once every, I don't know, couple weeks. Depending on how busy you are, I guess. So anywho, that was just a quick little video I wanted to show of some crap I'm kind of tinkering around with. See ya!